Golf Central on YouTube is brought to you by the new Chrome Tour golf ball from Callaway.
Welcome in, Whit Watson, Jim Gallagher Jr. as Akshay Bhatia carries the lead into the final round of the Valero Texas Open on Sunday. Before we see the highlights, let's see some lowlights from Jordan Spieth. During the third round on Saturday, this just got nutty at the 18th. This is his tee shot at the par 5.
Yeah, this is kind of a low. He's been playing really solid. The first day he had it going everywhere. And some bad. Now he said he drove it better, but his stats kind of lied about it. Second day he did drive it better, but right there underneath the tree, close to some rocks. Fortunately, he has a swing at it. It's not much of one, but he's going to go way over here to the left, try to get it back in play. Unfortunately, it hits a tree limb and it drops it right back into a penalty area. He had a rules official there. Now this is the play that's crazy. He's just going to hit it. He knows it's not out of bounds. If he gets it over here in the building, he's going to get relief. Don't know that he planned on hitting it in the gutter. Kind of the way he played the hole, but he's got it over in the gutter. He'll get relief from that. He'll also get relief from the scoreboard. And now this is his fourth shot, trying to hit a low runner. You're thinking, if he makes par here, but it doesn't quite get up the slope, and it'll feed on back. Not many people would have played the hole and looked at the area as he can, but he has a little different approach to it. You got a little dizzy following it, that's for sure. Unfortunately.
So believe it or not, he had a chance for par after all that. He left the par putt short. That was the bogey putt, and that's probably what it would have been all along.
And you're just like, whew, I did all that for that? And here's the thing. Now, this is not, my 6-year-old grandson did not draw these arrows and these lines. I promise you that. This is where he's gone, over in the building. Maybe he wanted a cold drink, get some air conditioning, goes back over here behind the scoreboard, and then bumps it up onto the green. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to play it. I don't think he wants to do that again. And as it said, he had a chance for bogey, but he makes double. And first 2 holes he makes bogey, finishes it off. Everything in the middle was pretty solid. All in all, 72, Whit.
Even par 72 after all of that. Makes 2 bogeys to start, makes 4 birdies in the middle of the round, makes double at 18, 72 minus 3. Good night. Please drive safely. Take a look at the leaders' highlights. Starting with Denny McCarthy. This was at the 3rd.
And he's always a great green reader, and he matches that speed up nicely. Good putt.
McCarthy and Akshay Bhatia kind of going neck and neck for most of the day. This was the putt at number 5 for Bhatia.
Yeah, it's such good rhythm in that stroke. Fantastic putt there.
Now back to McCarthy with his 2nd shot at 6.
Ball's a little above his feet. Should move a little from right to left. Worked real hard on his ball striking, although he's been at home in South Florida with it's blowing. It's helped him this week. Tough to really get a whole lot accomplished, but whatever he worked on paid off. Nice shot there.
Now back to Bhatia.
Ball's below his feet. He's hit so many shots from right to left to right. He's working the ball. Nothing really straightforward. And that carries just over the slope. Nice shot there.
Able to make that birdie, and now at 7 for McCarthy.
This is just nothing but buckets.
Birdie putt there at the par 3. Bhatia at 9.
Right below the hole. He's left it there several times today. A little break. Right in the middle.
McCarthy at the 12th.
Really good rhythm to his swing there. Had such a great young career. Walker Cup, beat everybody as junior golfers. He's trying to get that first win. Wonderful shot.
Birdie there got him to 3 under par. One of 3 birdies that he made on the second 9. And this would be one of those.
That was a tough read. Nicely done there.
Back to the left-hander Bhatia.
Coolest shot he hit all day. 35 feet apex. He's just hitting a little bit of a ripper in there. Oh, nearly hits the flag stick. That is a cool shot. There's not 15, 20 yards wide in between that. Wonderful play.
Able to 2-putt from there for birdie as we go to the 15th and McCarthy.
Once again, ball above his feet, but this ball doesn't move anything but going right at it. It's just up over the slope. Once again, below the hole.
That would set him up for his 3rd and final birdie of the back 9. 6 birdies overall on the day for McCarthy, but this man, he was not going away.
No, every time you could do this, he answered everything Denny threw at him.
Bhatia did make a couple of bogeys on the day, but he had 3 birdies on the back, including this one at the 18th. You'll see how much he wanted this one to go.
1, 2, 3, 4 fist bumps. Yep.
Birdies at 17 and 18 on the backside. Birdies at 5, 6, and 9 on the front, with bogeys at 4 and 7 for Akshay Bhatia. And he will carry the lead into the final round. 4-shot advantage as Bhatia is trying to become the first player since Bob Estes to win this event wire to wire. He and Denny McCarthy creating some separation between themselves and the rest of the field. Bhatia, after his round, speaking with Damon Hack.
With leader Akshay Bhatia. Akshay, you said Friday you were calmer than expected. How would you describe your day of work on Saturday?
Typically how you would feel, holding the lead, and I stuck true to myself, true to my game plan, and executed great. I didn't make too many mistakes today, and it was a solid day.
On that note, you hit a lot of cut shots and a lot of draws, and the wind was up. How much does this style of golf kind of fit your imagination and that part of your brain?
I love it. I mean, it's just so much fun, and I don't ever hit a stock shot. So just playing in the wind, controlling your flights and everything, it's a big thing for me. So I enjoyed it a lot. It's still very stressful out here because your margin of error is pretty small, and thankfully we got that rain this morning because the greens were a little softer starting out.
You've also worked very hard on the mental game. What's it like to see the fruits of that labor pay off inside the ropes?
Yeah, it's been great. There's still a lot to learn. It's definitely very stressful. I'm happy to be off the golf course now and just kind of regroup because it was really tough today, and I'm just proud of myself for kind of keeping the mentality that I needed.
He's won on the PGA Tour before. It was the Barracuda, which uses that modified Stableford scoring system. So he's looking for his first standard stroke play win and a chance to go play in the Masters, which obviously is a lifelong dream for anybody. He's been in the drive, chip, and putt.
He has.
But he's never played at the Masters. He's really held up well this week.
He has 26 birdies in his last 63 holes. That goes back to the final round last year. And strokes gained approach, tee to green. He's been fantastic. I think it's fun to watch him work the ball. I mean, Bubba Watson worked the ball. He's a lefty. Phil Mickelson worked the ball both different ways. I love that creative part. That's a lot of feel. And in the wind, you have to play by feel so much. You can't get caught up in your mechanics. It's been wonderful to watch him do it. And I think we've mentioned it several times, and you have. The second day was the day, if you were to see him really mess up, would have been there. And he fought it out. He grinded it out. He shot 70. Probably could have shot 72 or 3 that day. And I think that's, if he goes on to win, is going to be the key round. Because today he looked like he did, just like he did in the first round. Calm, relaxed. The wind will come out of a different direction tomorrow, so that'll be a little bit different. The first few holes on both sides have been very difficult so far. But he's played those first few holes on the front nine very well. 8 under on the front, 7 under on the back. It's been equal as far as under par, but different wind direction. He's played it now. This will be his 3rd time, so he may have seen these wind directions. That's a big plus for a guy that's only been on tour like he has for such a short period. He's learned a lot about the golf course. He trusts what he's doing. I think that's the biggest key. He's not doubting anything. He's having a good time with it, and he's admitted he's nervous. I think that's important that you go ahead. You are nervous. If you're not, then you're in trouble. But I think what we've seen, it's been pretty special.
He admitted earlier this week that this short into his career, he doesn't know a lot of the PGA Tour golf courses, played the Korn Ferry and the PGA Tour the last couple of years, but he does know this one, TPC San Antonio. He's played it now 3 times. So, Jim, you never know. This familiarity may pay off for Akshay Bhatia as he looks to go wire to wire at the Valero Texas Open. Championship Sunday ahead.